My story is different from a lot of stories, especially when it comes to getting into sport, not just cricket. I'm from a village that has zero footprint of cricket. So the only sport in my village was soccer. We have like soccer field everywhere in the village, but there's no cricket facility. We have 20 plus schools, and all those schools don't know anything about cricket. I went to those schools. So when I was doing grade 12, I started attending extra classes somewhere in town, and the guys that I was attending extra classes with, they went to the schools around town. So their schools had cricket facilities, and one of the guys happened to play cricket. So when I first got there, I joined that extra class late. So I came in as this nice girl who's greeting everyone, trying to communicate and like create relationship with everyone. And like there was this other guy who just kept quiet. Every time I'm greeting, he kept quiet, didn't say anything. Later on, after a few months, we were talking about soccer. I remember Man United was playing against Chelsea, and I'm Chelsea, so there are other guys who are like Man United. So we were arguing there, and I was like the only woman who's like arguing with the boys about soccer. This guy came, jumped in our conversation, in our argument, and he was like, you are wasting your time. You don't look like someone who would waste like their time in soccer. So I asked her, what should I be doing then? Then he said he should be watching cricket because cricket is a gentleman's sport. And I was like, hell no, there's nothing as, I don't know cricket, but there's nothing as gentleman sport. I made it my responsibility to go out and learn about the sport. I asked him obviously questions, and I was not lucky. I say I was not lucky because the first match that I watched was a test match. I know nothing about cricket, and the first match I get to watch is the test match, 6 hours, and I don't know anything. So I was like, this thing is too much. Cricket is not for me. But because of how different the sport was, I I was like, I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to be patient with it. I'm giving it a month. After that, I'm done. So I started learning about cricket, buying cricket books. Like whenever I visit like Google and YouTube, it will be like searching for cricket videos, asking questions about cricket, and that's how I became interested in cricket. And I was watching match to match, and I was the only one at home and around there, like village, who's watching cricket. I cannot even talk to like, about cricket to other people because they don't relate. So I later around, I think it was around later 2018, I was like, I want more than just watching the sport from my TV. I feel like this sport has so much to offer, but I don't know because it has been like exclusive to me. But as exclusive as it is, I want something from this sport. I want to see what it can offer because I cannot just sit here and watch cricket and enjoy it by myself. So I started inviting people over my house to watch cricket with me, and I started explaining cricket to them. So it's easy when you explain in your mother tongue. So I started explaining cricket in Siswati, and I saw how interested they were listening and listening to me in telling them what is happening, explaining things in Siswati. I realized that it's not that we don't like cricket. Where I'm from, my people from my village, it's not that they don't like cricket. They don't know anything about cricket. And because it comes to them in English, they don't relate and it feels so far, too far from them, such that they're not interested in learning about cricket. So I was like, okay, since I see that there's space for my people here to love the sport, and there's a possibility that kids who are to come after me, they can play the sport. Let me go for commentating because already I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a writer. I have ways around words, and I've been writing reviews for cricket reviews for everyone who's interested in reading them. So let me just go via commentating. So I started telling people that I want to be a cricket commentator. They were like, "You've never played cricket? You've been watching cricket years, but you've never played cricket. You have no foundation. You have zero foundation of cricket." And I was like, damn, I have zero foundation of cricket. With my zero foundation of cricket, I then I tried to reach out to cricket commentators. And I was looking at cricket commentators who's commentating in South Africa, who's commentating abroad. That's when I came across a lot of commentators. Natalie was not even the first commentator that I sent a message to. I inboxed, I DM a lot of commentators, too many of them. I won't mention names. So after sending DMs to them, telling them about my dream and how much this sport means to me, what I really like, how much I really want to be a commentator, I didn't get any response from them, all of them. So I was like, okay, just go back to watching the sport because no one is interested. I guess people are too busy to invite other people in the sport. And I went back to watching the sport until later 2019 when I was coming from my performance in Australia. I flew back with the Proteas from Dubai. So I met them in Dubai and we flew back to South Africa together. And I started talking to all of them. So when I was talking to all of them, I was like, no, you guys are my colleague. I don't know how, but you guys are definitely my colleague. I was motivated to go back to finding ways to make this dream work, to make it make sense for the people who are already making it, who are already doing what I want to do. So that's when I started again inboxing and writing to commentators. They didn't respond, and I was not broken this time because I was coming for the second. So I went on Twitter and I commented on Natalie's post because she wrote something about women leading in the sport, that it would be nice to see more women getting involved in cricket. And I was like, I'm one of those women and I want to be a cricket commentator with all my heart, by the way. So she was like, really, if you want to be a cricket commentator, here's my email. You should just email me and we will take it from there. I was shook. I took 3 weeks because I was trying to process Natalie responding fast to me wanting to be a commentator. So after 3 weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm sure I want this. And whatever question Natalie will throw at me, I promise I won't give up on myself. I emailed Natalie and she was gentle. She was kind. She created the platform for me to ask questions. I had a lot of doubts, and talking to her actually made me feel confident about this dream. I didn't know that I was not that confident. I wanted to be a commentator, but I was not confident in the dream. So Natalie gave me that confidence and she told me that you have enough time to work on yourself. I am here to help you. Whatever question you have, just ask me, email me anytime, and when I have time I will try make time, but if I take long to reply, just know I'm busy. I'll always come back to respond to your emails and I'll help you. I'll walk with this journey with you. And I was amazed. I was like, the doors have finally opened. I'm not yet a commentator, but because of this I know I'm there already. I'm a commentator. I'm in that commentary box with Natalie, with Kes, with Mdulegi. So I'm done. I'm a commentator. And I started telling everyone that I'm a commentator. She gave me advices, Natalie, on what to do next. She said, because you've never played the sport, just go out and find cricket academies where you can grow your sympathy, because you need to grow sympathy and understand what players go through when they play the sport, understand the emotions, their struggles. Just be one with them so that when you're commentating, you won't take out the hard work that they are putting in doing what they're doing. I started going around again, searching for cricket academies. I found 5 and 4 of them rejected. Actually, 5 of them rejected me. So I kept on like emailing this one cricket academy because it's closer to me, and I was like, I'm going to email and call them once a week. I emailed them for 4 months. I called them for 4 months. Like every Monday, I used to email the owner. Hi, this is Xolile Mabuza. We want to be a cricket commentator, and I really, really want to be in your academy to learn and to grow sympathy. Because my mentor said it was like my Monday like I want to be a cricket commentator. I want to be part of your academy. I did that for 4 months, and I remember this one Monday in the evening, I called the owner again because it was a Monday, and he just when he answered my call, he said to me, "You are not going to give up, are you?" And I was like, unless they stop selling airtime, I won't stop calling you. And then he said, okay, fine, you can come. That's how I joined the cricket academy, and I started learning a lot of things that I didn't know since I've never played cricket. And from there, that's when the radio stations in Pumalanga got like a bit of a light on what I want to do, on what I've been doing, and they all like wanted to interview me. So moving from being interviewed to every radio station in Pumalanga to being covered by all the media houses in Pumalanga, now everyone was interested. Everyone was looking for me. Everyone wanted to know who the hell is this girl. So people came for me, other commentators who I DM before came to me to ask about the stream and my plan, how I got where I am, and I was like, I kind of like emailed some of you and you never replied to my emails. So that's when Likwala Kwala FM gave me the spot to analyze cricket matches for them to build confidence around my voice. So from there onwards, I started reviewing cricket matches for Likwala Kwala FM. And yeah, Likwala Kwala FM became home because I remember at first I was reviewing cricket matches for 3 radio stations, and Likwala Kwala FM was the best radio station to review matches for because they were very welcoming and they supported my dream. They never shutted my dream down or made me believe that it's impossible. So I stayed with them because of that. And besides that, I have amazing people around me who kept calling me commentator, our commentator, every day, even when I was trying to give up on myself. They were like, our commentator, the next World Cup that is going to be hosted in South Africa, you will be commentating there. So I was like, hey, I have to work because the next World Cup is coming soon. So that's how I got in cricket, and that's how I started. That's how my journey started in cricket.